So how will hiring a personal injury attorney impact your claim? I'm not going to bore you with statistics about how much more money people typically get if they hire an attorney versus trying to handle it themselves. I've seen so many commercials and statistics that speak to that point. I will simply tell you this. If you don't know what you're doing, if you try to represent yourself, you're probably going to be bitterly disappointed when you get to the end of your case and you see the type of numbers that are being offered to you. And the even more frustrating point is that at that point, even if you decide to hire an attorney, we're going to be limited in what we can do to turn your case around. Not only is it important to hire the right personal injury attorney, it's important to hire the right attorney as soon as possible. There's so many things that we want to do for you at the beginning of your case, not only to help you out, but also to start building value into your case immediately, beginning with getting you to the right doctors. If you call 1-800-TRIAL-PRO, one of the first things that we do is we're going to find out exactly what doctors you've been to, what doctors you're planning to go to, and we're not going to be shy. We want to make sure that we get you to the right doctors, not only from a medical standpoint to make sure that you're getting the best possible medical treatment, but we also want to make sure we get you to the right doctors who are experienced in treating patients who have injury cases and know how to document your complaints, your treatment, and their recommendations in the right format in the medical records. Ultimately, there are plenty of great doctors in this world, but not all of those doctors know how to word things in the medical records for attorneys to use for our clients. Your doctor not only has to be a great doctor, but your doctor has to be a great advocate for you. And so it's very important that we're involved in the decisions about which doctors you go to. Ultimately, you're the boss. You get to make the final call, but we at least want to give you our perspective, because the doctors you go to, and more importantly, the medical records that are generated as a result of those visits, are probably the single most important factor and evidence in driving the value of your case. Another thing a personal injury attorney is going to do for you is we know what buttons to push when we're fighting with insurance companies to draw top dollars out of them. Even smart clients who are sophisticated, used to negotiating, if you don't have the experience negotiating personal injury claims and values, I can't think of a time over the years it's worked out. Now, plenty of people have called us after trying to represent themselves, for 6 months, sometimes a year, sometimes longer, and they get so frustrated that they've hit a brick wall that now they want us to step in and help. And we'll always do that. We're always going to do the best we can for every client, but keep in mind, we can only do the best we can with what we have. And if you come to us 6 months after the fact, if you come to us a year after the fact, we're going to be somewhat handcuffed by the evidence that's in your case up to that point. Sometimes we can still turn it around and find additional ways to build value into your case. We usually can, but it's a lot better, a lot more productive for our clients if we're involved from the very beginning. So that's a short answer to the question of why hire a personal injury attorney, because we can build more value into your case. I'm pretty confident that we'll get you a hell of a lot more money. If you have questions about your case, the value of your case, we won't be shy about answering them. We'll be very friendly and direct with you. Feel free to call us anytime, 24/7 at 1-800-TRIAL-PRO, or chat with us live at trialpro.com.